what's fun is the bed is actually the only place we have to be able to sleep right now. And I'm not too sure on the rain. There's a good chance it's gonna rain today by the end of today, if that makes any sense. Anyways, what's going on, guys? My name is Sean. People on the internet call me Spumwack. My workshop looks so awful. I had to move my workshop over and down a little bit, and I was really just concerned about getting all of the Dungeon Keeper stuff done. And so this place looks terrible. I'm gonna have to rebuild it, but that's not quite what I feel like doing today because I haven't thought about the design I want to put on this place. So here's what we're gonna be doing. Apparently Topmass, where am I putting these? Apparently Topmass has built some sort of secret Santa thing inside Hermit Hills. So I want to go play with that. I want to throw my name into the secret Santa before we start doing anything productive. And I thought I had paper around here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I think I have paper inside this one, don't I? This. Nope, no paper at all. Interesting. Alright, so we want to throw our name into the Secret Santa thing so we can start worrying about Secret Santa presents and gifts and stuff. So we're gonna be the Spumwackles. That's who I am. We're gonna start working our way over to Hermit Hills right now, and I can actually show you guys on the way there some of the redesigns that have happened. I adjusted some of this place, some of the build since the last episode. If you look at the top, I put the red dots to mimic the red dots that are up there. And check out, we have still got the zombie fighting the snowman. These guys have been here forever. They will be locked in eternal combat. I got some videos expressing concern about the zombie's helmet eventually burning off, but what is this, amateur hour? Look at that. That ain't no cloud. That's dirt sitting right up there, perfectly shaped to match this place so that he never has to be affected by sunlight. I am just the most thoughtful zombie owner ever. So I had to face a little bit of issues. Someone redid the nether portals, which I'll see in a second, so I had to redo my nether portal to stick that guy a little bit closer. But the rest of this place is looking a lot neater. Let me show you what we got over here. Oh yeah. We're gonna remake a tunnel. A little prettier entrance to our portal, but I believe the blue is the way to get to Hermit Hills. It is. I've only gone through this thing a couple times. I'm definitely going maximum Trek mode. I've got my own little swamp out away from everyone. I've tried building in town. It just didn't work out. It seems like all this real estate's just taken, so I would need to, like, build behind a mountain somewhere. I'm totally fine with Shrek mode anyway. I like having all of my own swamp to do with whatever I please. I should build something in town, but God, if I just don't know where. Hard to find a spot. Alright. Welcome to the Hermit Secret Santa Hat of Christmasness. That's a giant hat. I don't know if you noticed when I walked inside, but it's a giant hat. That's like a weird Santa thing. I don't know what's going on with that. To participate, please write your name on the paper provided, then drop it in the chest to the left. Come back in a few days once everyone has entered. Signed, Toppy. Oh, I guess he already gave us paper. Am I the first? I am the first one. Unless, nope, it just gets sucked out. Alright, well, I don't know how to know if everyone has entered, but that's all the entering that we have to be doing. In the meantime, I can start worrying about Secret Santa stuff. Guys, if you want to leave a comment of what you think I should do for my Secret Santa present, I mean, it could be anything. It could be something as simple as a named item, or it could be building someone their own mob farm. Where am I? Oh, I'm on the backside of the portal. Now, I've got these 143 levels of experience. That wasn't an accident. And also, I don't know if I've tabbed recently. Look at my deaths. I got 6 deaths. I was leaving the experience farm when I'd forgotten that this place had been rebuilt. And basically the way this works is a ladder that goes up to the previous tunnel to the mesa biome over there. And so you need to, like, reach a staircase that goes on top of the level, and then ladders on top of that, which leads you to the experience farm. So that's where I was at. I was in the experience farm. And I got myself, like, 200 levels of experience. I basically AFK'd all day long while I was building something with Tango, but I'll worry about that later. Talk about that later. So we have a portal up there. So I went through the portal, and it brought me to the surface. I don't know how to visualize the surface with my mouse. It brought me to the surface where there were some pissed off zombie pigmen, and it was like being laggy and glitchy and weird. Like, I was in the portal, and every time I tried to step out, it would just rubber band me to back inside the portal. But there was 2 zombie pigmen right there that were hostile, and so I would step out, and then it would say they hit me, but it didn't actually do any damage. So I was like stuck. It was like glitching. It was a bug. It was annoying. So I disconnected. When I reconnected, I was just dead. So that was one of my new deaths, unfortunately. And I went back to try and get my stuff. I thought the zombies would be cool because they'd killed me, got it out of their system. They weren't, killed me again, so I had to re-get a whole bunch of armor and stuff. It was just a big old pain in the noggin. But anyways, I did manage to recover all of my items. It was scary because I had all of my diamond stuff, which needs to be repaired, by the way, sort of why I have so much experience. But also why I have so much experience is that I want to name some viewer items, or not viewer items, although I do have to do that very soon. We have to develop a viewer item area. But there are a whole lot of Patreon items that need naming, so we're going to be doing that right now. Now the items have been named, check it out. We've got Bradley's Redstone, Gippo 839's Case of Emergency, Fishmaw Case Returns, Golden Lettings, Kemp Evans DVD, Failberry's Apple, Hamster Kings, he just wanted to sign, Stone Pickaxe named Error, Salmon of Doubt, I haven't fished a salmon yet, Elusive Ninjas, Crescent Rose. I realize I've never really seen a gold hoe before. It's just ridiculous. Valkyrie 577's Existential Quandary, and Holy Cake. There's actually more. There's a lot more people that basically wanted access to the Spumcraft server, but never put in a request for an item. So there's many more items that need to be named. That's why we're probably going to wait like an episode or two to officially build like a worthwhile viewing area. There's just other stuff that I want to do that we've had on the schedule for so long, and I'm really tired of not being able to get everything done in one episode. I think that's absolutely silly and unnecessary. So that's why there's actually been so long in between episodes, is because I didn't really have time to like sit down and do all the stuff I wanted to do. And frankly, even this sitting is, see, I told you how I said it was going to start raining again. It always starts raining immediately. Right now, I basically just want to talk and get caught up on some things. And then the next episode, I really, that's now that I have the materials for it, there's no reason to keep putting off. I'm going to build the observatory. And the episode after that, I'm going to be building the Loci Institute. So that's what you can look forward to over the next 2 episodes. I just wanted to do this episode as like a catch-up. And we've got so much stuff to talk about that I just wanted to get it all knocked out while I did something. Oh, where am I going? I'm not ready to go down there yet. Well, I'm doing something fairly mindless, not totally mindless. I want to build the bridge and the environment for the Loci Institute today, because it is something that's fairly mindless that we can do while chatting for a bit. So I want to repair this armor. Hopefully it is repairable. I named all the items, so that'll be the only uses I have for experience. Okay, good. And first up, I want to say, actually, this is something I need to apologize. Oh, well, that's awesome. I need to apologize for a lot of people. So I had started doing this Patreon thing, and it's been going great, and I'm immensely grateful for my Patreon donors. And I feel absolutely terrible that I let a whole bunch of people's... now that is so cheap. Oh my god, that's amazing. I let a lot of people's donations reward slipped through the crack last month, and it's completely my fault. Absolutely, without a doubt, my fault. Basically, the way Gmail works is that they have an all-mail thing, and it sorts out your spam for you. So I had my spam sorted out, and I was wondering why some people had never contacted me. No, I'm not actually going to do that, by the way. I had wondered why some people had never contacted me about their reward. So I sent out some messages. I never heard back from them. And I was like, okay. So I guess they just didn't check their email, or it's not a big deal to them, or they don't much care about their rewards. So I guess this is all done with. And the way Gmail works is that they have their mail system and then their spam mail system, but then they also have another thing called all mail, where something that's not normal, but it's not spam, gets filtered, and that's where a lot of people's stuff, requests for items, had gotten filtered to, unfortunately. So that is, you're gonna change to 6, right? Yeah, you are. Diamond shovels. The old diamond shovels. Kinda like that. Efficiency 4 and break 3. Yeah, why not? The old diamond shovels. That's where a lot of people's mail had got filtered to. So a lot of people had just never got their items from their donation last month. And I feel absolutely terrible about it. And a lot of people canceled their donation. They never got back to me on email, and this, even after I did finish checking that. So I just want to put out, like, a really huge apology. If you're watching this and you never got your reward last month, like, please contact me. I've given all those people access to the whitelisted server. I'm going to put their viewer items up this month. I'm going to do everything I can to make up for it, but I feel absolutely dreadful at the fact that probably about 6 or 7 people had their stuff, their rewards, just completely skipped over and ignored by me. So I want to do what I can to make it right. I'm checking my email like crazy now, my Patreon and all that stuff, and I think that is basically all I have to say on that topic. Other than that, Patreon's been going good. Again, thank you to all my donors. The server's been going amazingly. We just had an event where we built the Hall of Founders. It's coming along nicely. I'll go ahead and overlay a quick video of it right now. It looks gorgeous. I want to thank everyone who could join me during the building of that. Which I can't name names because I don't record it and I don't remember exactly who it was. But I think I know mostly who it was. I'm just embarrassed to say it on camera because I might forget someone and leave someone out, which is something that I do not want to do. Anyways, so that basically covers all of the Patreon stuff. Now, I've mentioned that I want to build a telescope, an observatory, I should say, and that's going to be a bit of a large build. So that's, again, going to take some time. We're going to be doing some Christmas stuff, likely in the meantime. Oh, I shouldn't have said the next 2 episodes, because I don't know that for sure, because we may end up doing some Secret Santa stuff. So I guess I shouldn't talk bigger than I know I'm capable of doing. Anyways, the plan right now is to just go hard. On this stuff. Make sure we got everything done. So that is all of this level. We're just going to be tearing down the level below, which is not even... Oh, that's still open right there. Got to light up at least some of this. So my plans for this place are basically... We're going to be standing right here, and we're going to be digging randomly up into the roof. It's not going to be uniform like we have here. It's not going to be flat. We're going to be digging up randomly in the roof to make it look like a weird, scraggly cave. We're going to be doing the same thing here, except we're going to be taking down this whole middle floor, and then we're going to be digging down the floor to make like a weird, scraggly floor cave. And then we're going to just build a bridge that goes to the center, and that will be the Loci Institute. It's going to be all dark and evil and stuff, as, you know, Loci. No low sciences. And that's where we're going to conduct a lot of our questionable experiments. I mean, our good guy experiments that totally aren't questionable at all. I know the zombie's trying to get me somewhere. But of course that means completely clearing out all of this area first. And I think these 2 levels is all I really have the heart for. Ooh, more diamonds. Yeah, I actually had to use up like all of my diamonds. Ow! I actually had to use up like all of my diamonds. Those, whatever amount of diamonds I had left after repairs is all that I have left in the world. It's all the diamonds I have. So I'm really happy that we're going to be unearthing more of these guys. And this dude, we're going to trap him in here. Oh, well, that was easy. I didn't expect him to just jump down like that. Problem solved. Now I don't have to worry about any more zombies. So yeah, I do plan on building the telescope. It's going to be basic. You know, I don't want to give away what it is. So earlier I mentioned something that Tango and I are working on, and I can't go into a whole lot of detail about it. I can say we're working privately on its server, and I can even show you a picture of it, like a mock-up of it. I just can't tell you what it does, what its purpose is, because it's supposed to be mostly revolutionary. I've heard people put out videos saying that they don't think that what we have done is possible, and it should open up the door for a lot of really awesome future builds, but we have not quite fleshed it out yet, even though it is totally possible. It basically just requires being built. Like, that's all. That's all. All the theory is totally sound. It just requires actually being constructed. So that is something that we are working on. Really optimistic about it. All the theory has tested out. Like, basically we made a scale model that works. We just need to make it more practical and more usable. And I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with player transportation. I'll give you that to go off of till we get it all completely figured out. So, that is... I don't think I have a whole lot more to share about that. One thing I want to say, I was reading through a subreddit that Buffa had sent my way. It was the Minecraft discussion subreddit, and people were talking about the differences between Minecraft and Hermitcraft. Let's go ahead and snag all of our bits. Ooh, I need food. People were talking about the differences between Minecraft and Hermitcraft, and it's, you know, obviously it's preference, whatever you prefer to watch. I'm not gonna give my opinion on that either way, because frankly I haven't watched a whole lot of Minecraft, so I can't give my opinion on that. But some people had mentioned how Good was basically the spiritual leader of Minecraft, and Azuma is basically the spiritual leader of Hermitcraft. And that's true, and I just want to sort of thank Azuma and tell everyone watching that if you enjoy these videos, then I think it would behoove you to thank Azuma as well. It's obvious to us how much effort he puts into it behind the scenes in our Skype group and the organization of events, and he does all this stuff to make sure that we're always on the same page. He keeps everyone in the loop. He's very active, and he always also finds time to spend a lot of time on the server. He builds really awesome things. So I think I just want to give like a big shout out and a big thank you to Azuma, and say if you guys do watch Azuma Void's channel, then I think you should just let him know that you're grateful, because without him, Hermitcraft would not be what it is. He's most definitely responsible for, if you like Hermitcraft, then he's like directly responsible for a lot of the things that you probably enjoy about it. Namely, its continued existence, for one. But also just the way things go a lot of times, the way certain events unfold, the ideas for a lot of events. So, yeah, that's all. I'm just very grateful, and I think a lot of other people out there, if they knew how much effort he put into it, would probably be a lot more vocal about their gratefulness as well. So that's all. That's all I wanted to say. Now, moving on to the next topic. We got more zombies everywhere. I know I heard that zombie. So I haven't put out a video in a while, and that's because, like I said, I'd been doing a number of things. Building with... Oh, there he is. Building random stuff with Tango. I don't want to say random, but building pretty awesome stuff with Tango. I've been creative moding my observatory, because I want to make sure it looks good on the server. Go ahead and throw everything in here. That's not a solid. I've been creative moding my observatory so we can really test to see how that looks. And finally, probably actually the biggest thing that I've been spending so much time on is that, guys, I'm coming up on 50,000 subscribers. How awesome is that? Halfway to 100,000. It's weird. I think I messed up my math last time I figured out. I did like an approaching 50,000 subscriber special when I was at like 46,000. And I haven't actually done a lot of new traffic creating videos since then. A lot of you guys have been my viewers for a while, and I'm grateful for that, because I've been really lacking on the things that are supposed to be drawing in new viewers. So, there we go. Knock you down there, sadly. That might spawn more zombies. Like this guy, right here. Look at him. Look at him. Are you gonna walk up in the lava? Maybe. Really? All I did was just one punch. Oh, it's the same zombie. You can get out from over there somewhere. Okay. Well, maybe we should lock them in. Anyway, so 50,000 subscribers is what I'm coming up on. And I've been building basically a montage video. Best moments of the channel. Oh, are they getting out? So I've been going through literally every single video on my channel, trying to find my favorite moments, and that has been taking a tremendous amount of time. It takes like 2 or 3 hours a day to go through, because I really want to make it count. I want to let everyone know that I'm super grateful, and I have not really done a video like this before. Like, I don't know exactly what style it's going to be. I mean, it's going to be montage of some type. Like a clip video, if you will. I want to bring back all the nostalgia and all the memories and all the successes that we've seen so far on this channel. So I've had to go through every single video that's been on my channel, and it's like 500 something, may even be 600 something, I don't know. I don't check the video counts, like, ever, so I don't know exactly what the count is up to, but it's a lot of videos, I'll tell you that right now. So I'm gonna be building like a famous moments video, favorite moments video, and so far I've gone through about 2/3 of it, I think, is where we're at. Oh my god, there's so many zombies. And they're so tenacious. Go ahead and stand right here. Gone through about 2/3 of it right now, and that's just the series is, all the specials. I've got Dumb Ways to Mine, which has 1.2 million views. Pretty excited about that. I will push you back. I may as well just kill you at this rate. Number of times I have to hit you. You too. Arr! Zombies! Tire of your crap. Kill all of you. Arr! More zombies. Yeah, walk in the lava. Walk in the lava. That's what I like to see. Let's burn some freaking zombies. You know what I should start carrying with me is a bucket of lava for dealing with these problem freaking zombies. It is insane how much you have to worry about them when, well, how much I have to worry about them when I'm just digging this place out, and I'm going so slow because of them. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, 50,000 subscriber special, that is coming up in the very near future. Ooh, you're almost broken. That is coming up in the very near future, so that's something you can look forward to. And I think that actually sort of covers that. Wow, that actually covers all the things I want to talk about today. Talked about the donor items, the fact that I missed a month, the new donor area, which we have to build off camera. Or not off camera, but have to design off camera at some point, doing the whole creative mode stuff. We talked about the observatory, talked about Tsusuma, talked about the 50K special, talked about building with Tango, we talked about the Secret Santa. We basically covered everything, so I guess it's just down to building right now. And I think, you know, I was originally planning on putting this video out tomorrow, but finishing off this build and building the bridge and everything, that's going to be another 3 or 4 hours. I think that's something we can just do off camera, since it's all just mindless, and I've caught you guys up on all the news stuff. So yeah, that's, I guess, what I'm going to do. I'll just go ahead and do the bridge and stuff off camera. I'll just show you what it looks like next episode. And in the meantime, I'll go ahead and end it here. So I will talk to you guys later. Oh, you know, one more thing I wanted to talk about. So I did my Dungeon Keeper build. Pretty happy with how it turned out. And I just put it up on Reddit because I thought people of the Minecraft subreddit would like to see what it looked like. Not even my subreddit, the Minecraft subreddit. And one thing I gotta say I'm pretty upset about is that Kotaku did an article on it, so that was pretty cool. And someone mentioned my channel, and I was pretty grateful for that. But then Geek.com basically just took my build, advertised it on their page, and didn't give me any credit at all for building it. And I think that's just messed up. They just used the phrase, a Minecrafter. Like, they didn't even credit my Reddit account name, which I don't really care about karma. It just seems like such a shady business practice to not give people credit for their stuff. That's why I'm really upset about the fact that I miss people on the Patreon stuff. And on my vlog channel, there's like always a link in the description. Always a credit in the description to every single photograph and video of everything I took. Technically, it all just falls under fair use. Like, I don't need to credit them because I'm using the pictures for the purpose of commentary. But it's the right thing to do, to give people credit for that sort of thing. So that was just something that irked me that I wanted to mention in passing, which I have now mentioned in passing. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you next time. Don't forget to add me on Twitter if you want to talk about stuff. Give me suggestions for the workshop or the observatory. Leave this video a like. Don't forget to check out, if you watch Asuma's videos, just, you know, send him a thank you for all the effort he puts in. And when we come back, all this place will be done, torn up, ready for the Loci Institute. So I will talk to you guys next time.